Well, welcome, Arizona Fairs Association. My company's name is Fairs Management Interactive. We call it Fairs MI. And we've created a interesting strategic partnership with the AFA that provides every member an interactive software for planning events and managing their facility. In this short informal video, I am not going to get into the nuts and bolts about how the tools work and the various applications. What I want to do here is just get to know the members and make sure that the interactive mapping we've done so far for every member is correct. And so I'm going to show you a few of the ways that we can do that and the way that you can provide me some information so we can get you started. One of the things we can do is go ahead and look at our website. On the website, on the far left of the menu, you have a How It Works video tour. And these are short lessons that allow you to check out how the tools work. At the top are all the videos listed and showing you the description of what each video describes. Now over on the far right is Your Fairs Online, and here's the Arizona Fairs Association area. And what we have here are a few steps. One of the things it does is it gives you access to your interactive map. The other thing it does is it provides you a form for you to fill out and provide to us where we have a very quick profile of your facility. Really, it's just the basic information and then 3 questions about the schedule and the venues that you have on your facility. One is how many event buildings do you have? The other is how many major events do you have each year? And then the third question is approximately how many interim events you have each year. So when we go back, you'll see right here, if you click on AFA Open Access Member Library, if you click on that, that will lead you to this site right here. And each AFA member will have its own administrative planner site, but this site here is something that you can go to, poke around, practice the tools if you like, but mostly we want you to look at your interactive maps that we have right now and give us some feedback. Here we have the Northern Gila County Fair, and you can see that it creates just the fairgrounds map. One of the things that we've done is we have a couple different types of maps for you to work on. One is, of course, the fairground. Another is what we call the overview map. Here's Pima County, and you can see that it's a very extended view of the fair. So it gives you the areas around. Now, it may be your racetrack, it may be a motocross area, it may be extended parking, or it may just be community around you that you want to have certain ideas of working with. We'll do on Pima, we'll go ahead and look at the main grounds, and there's the main grounds. Now, of course, these areas you can zoom in on, and what occurs is that you are able to drag and drop and create different planning. The way our planning works, it isn't just simple squares for booths and such. You can drop in any object that you can dream of. We have a library that includes things like tents and stages and bleachers, even gooseneck trailers, livestock trailers. They're all to scale, and you can drop in on these areas and do your planning. Now, one of the things you'll notice on these maps are they are suspiciously without any cars in the area. And our graphics department actually eliminates all your RVs and all your cars and equipment and such so that you have actually a blank map to begin planning with. Now, this also works with some other issues. You may have on your facility a building that doesn't show up on the maps that we've captured for you, and we can actually put those buildings in. Or, of course, the opposite, there may be a building on your site that's no longer there. There may be a parking area or a lawn or something else that isn't correct. So one of the things we're really interested in is making sure that we define the perimeter of your fairgrounds, that we make sure that it is accurately portrays what is there today. And we want to look at something else. We want to look at special use areas on your map, because we do, of course, the fairgrounds map, we do the extended area, the overview map, and then we do what we call our sub area maps. On this fairground, there may be areas that, for various reasons, have a specific use. There may be flea markets, there may be smaller area events that you have that you don't want to actually create on this larger map. Arizona State Fair is a good example of that. They have some interim events. I'm going to go ahead and scroll up here. Arizona State Fair has been our client for over 10 years. Here's their outdoor map. Now, but they've identified for us some sub areas. Now, here's just a couple. They have many of them, but here is one they call the Avenue. I think they have a small flea market type event that goes on here, so they're able to plan that out on this particular map. Here's one called the Backyard. Again, I think they use this for a special event within an event on their fairs. So what we want to do is have you guys look at these maps, identify if they're correct, and look at some of the areas. Now, what's very important to us is that we schedule some calls with you and give you a demo of your actual fairground and show you the tools, show you some of the areas that we've already prepared for you, and to give you some learning lessons. We really try to keep these brief. We definitely make sure that they're within your own scheduling, and we always make sure that whatever we try to teach you is something that you actually need to do. We're not here to reinvent your industry. We're here to give you the right tool for the right job. We want to teach you only those skills that are necessary to complete the task that you use in your own work. So in order to get started in a way that doesn't inconvenience your schedule, I think would probably be best to go ahead and go to our Fairs MI website and go ahead to your Arizona Fairs Association member access and fill out the profile form for us. We'll contact you and try to schedule a phone guided demonstration and a very short introductory lesson just to give you the feel of what we're doing. From there, you can go to the AFA Open Access Member Library and be able to look at your outdoor maps. And of course, there's the list of how-to videos that will give you another little bit of an idea. And from there, you can go ahead and look at your own individual fairground maps and give us the details as we discussed in this video. So please give us a call, email us, and fill out that profile form, and we'll get started. Thanks so much. This is Stephen Bolgiano with Fairs MI.